Well, anytime you play a team 3 times in a row, it's obviously going to be very tough to beat them. Win 3 times in a row. West Virginia, they weren't in the first 2 games. They competed hard. The biggest difference in the third game was they started making adjustments as far as like towards our power play breakouts, their D zone, the way they played us. So I mean, they're picking up on a lot of things that we practice and we go over, and that we're running that make us successful. It's not as easy to do that when the other team has played you 2 times in a row because they know exactly what you're going to do. So they start defending that, and that's when guys have to get creative and play a little bit outside of the system.
This is a team that returns a big part of that scoring nucleus from last year, and that's obviously one of the reasons we had a pretty healthy start offensively in these first 3 games. But what do you think you need to tweak a little bit in practice this week to get ready for the show pace?
As far as offense,
yeah.
Defense, as far as offense goes, obviously our power play was shaky at times, or not really shaky, but it wasn't connecting on all cylinders in both units, especially our first one. So we really need to work on playing outside of the system a little bit, like I said, because these teams are going to be watching each other. They're going to know what's going on, what you're trying to run. So working on that, everyone on the same page, and just running a little bit more intensity. From an offensive standpoint, from a forward standpoint, I mean, D zone is going to be the big thing actually to focus on. We weren't as sharp in the D zone as we have been in the past, but that's early in the season. We worked on it today for about 30 to 40 minutes. So as the season goes on, we will get better at that, but we need to make sure we're sharp in the D zone this coming weekend.
What's the biggest thing you're trying to tweak this week for your personal game?
My personal game, I guess, is just burying the puck right now offensively. Had a couple opportunities that I didn't score. Step out off the half cycle. Michael Schultz did a nice job beating the puck on the half cycle. I had a lane to the net probably 3 or 4 times, and I wasn't able to bury that, so it's something I've kind of been trying to tweak a little bit this week to be able to make that shot moving on.
You and Ross are related, yeah?
Yes.
Brothers?
Yep, brothers.
So, talk about how that's been having him. I mean, how long have you known that he was going to come here?
I knew probably about halfway through last season. He made his decision to come here. He was in the Army ROTC program, so I didn't even get to see him all summer. He was at basic training, but it's been a great experience so far. You know, we're 3.5 years apart, so we obviously didn't think this would ever happen. That we'd be on the same team that we are. And, you know, he's been quiet and kind of just learning the ropes right now. And as far as being a freshman, but as Coach said, at the rink he's my teammate, not my brother. So act accordingly.
But being brothers, I mean, how long? You probably know his game fairly well. How long would you give him before you think he buries one?
I don't know. You know, he's more of a stay-at-home defenseman. He doesn't like to really overcommit offensively. But you know, you never know. It could be next game. It could be 10 games from now. But I think all he's worried and concerned about right now is playing smart defense and learning the system and playing within his capabilities.